get in the corner there. Also, my hair's a mess, apparently. Hello. Hey, Alex, how's it going? How you doing, boy? Oh. Where is my keyboard? There we go. I had quite the day today. We'll see how I feel. So, yeah, I didn't get to really touch it as much as I wanted to this week, but, let me bring it up here. Let me bring it up here. Let's hide Dirge of Cerberus for a second. Get out here, Dirge. I hit that wrong, actually. There we go. You had a very RPG dream. What do you have for a very RPG dream? What does that mean exactly? I was gonna see if we can get Manaka to go with us real quick. Do we have Love Plus noises right now? I have it from 3DS. There's a chance Manaka will not go on a date with us right now. It is probably too late for her. Her parents are gonna get mad. But we can see. Well, not a date. I'm just gonna call her out, basically. But I'm not seeing the audio coming across here for this. Let me close this out real quick. Let me just check. No, I don't have any audio either. This is a great start. Why don't I have any audio for this? Trying to think of reasons why there would be no audio for this. We're not going to spend a lot of time troubleshooting this. If not, we'll just ask Manaka next week if she'll hang out with us for 3 seconds. I mean, she's listening to me right now, and she's like, "Hello, I don't understand your English, but." Let me try setting. No, that's probably not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it one more little restart here, and then all right, well, Manaka, you ruined it, Manaka. Okay, well, maybe next time. I'll see why you aren't giving us any audio next time. Let's put that away. We tried. We made an effort to do something that was not just Dirge of Cerberus immediately, but as we have failed, let's bring up Dirge of Cerberus. Where is Dirge of Cerberus? There is Dirge of Cerberus. And then I need my Dirge of Cerberus audio, please. There we go. Alex, let me see what you're saying in here. About switching? Switching movies, or? Oh, wrong movie. Okay, gotcha. So you're switching to a different movie. Those kind of dreams are always weird, especially when, like, you don't really realize in the moment that they're a dream. Is the game audio, I feel like the game audio might be a little too low. Let me know how this sounds, Alex. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I lowered it pretty far last week for some other stuff. I used to, when I was growing up, and I probably thought about this before, I used to always have a dream about going to the beach with my family, and only my sister and my mom could get to the beach, and then me and my dad would get, like, locked on, like, the pier or whatever. Like, there's, like, a wooden pier, and there's, like, a bunch of pirates in there playing some kind of card game or something. And like, I would try to go down this slide made of sand to get to the beach, and then it was like completely sealed off. So it was like you're inside of a tunnel, and then as I got to the bottom, the the front of it would collapse in, and there'd be a face in there, and it would talk to me about I don't remember what anymore, but it would talk to you. And I remember like having to climb back up the sand slide, and then talking to the pirates dudes up there, and then like trying to go down around, so like on top, like down the rocks from the pier, and then like falling directly into like the sand, and then popping back out in the slide when I did that. So that is like, for some reason, the most vivid dream I've ever had in my life, and I had it when I was like, I don't know, it's probably around the time I was playing like Game & Watch. So is that like Game & Watch Gallery, I should say? Maybe that's like 97. I don't remember when Game & Watch Gallery came out. So, all right. Game audio is a bit low. Okay. Well, let me it does get a little higher with what's it called? So let me open it up. Let me know how that goes. But yeah, dreams are weird, man. I'm sure there's probably a podcast out there that's just like 100% we're just talking about our dreams or something, but I don't have nearly as many weird dreams anymore as I've gotten older, I feel like. I know, like, I don't think my dad has weird dreams anymore when he used to have weird dreams, so maybe just as you get older, your brain's just like, I don't know, man. I'm tired. I don't want to think about anything, kind of thing. So. Alright. What is this? What is this doing? Let me get rid of that. I ordered a Castlevania 64 Dojin today, so. It's someone I followed for a while, and they're making like a Carrie Fernandez Dracula book. I made two books. One was a lewd book. I'm like, I'm not buying that. but I got the safe for work book. So, all right. Maybe I should pull it up here. Let me know how it sounds, Alex, while I start here. But we'll start with this, and I'll keep an eye on it. Anyways, video game. We're back at... Oh, the monkey's gonna stay with us. I thought about putting him away, but I was like, I don't know. Oh, he's dead already. Jesus. There we go. I wish I was better at this machine gun. I feel like there is space for me to improve. Oh. I forgot to, let me, open up... There's two things I need to open up. One is the cutscene guides for the online cutscenes, just so I can have those unlocked. The other thing is I think we're at the point of the game where we have Omega files we need to collect for the real ending. So let me go ahead and get those as well. At least I don't think we've missed any of them so far. I think we're on chapter 8, if I recall correctly. Let me just double check here. Okay, here we go. We're on... Oh, maybe we're on chapter 6. How many chapters are in this game? For some reason, I thought we were further in the game. I don't know. We'll see where we're at. We'll probably end up streaming something else at some point, but okay. So there is... in the train graveyard, there's a capsule there for online mode cutscenes, and then Dirge of Cerberus real ending. I think there's like a game facts guide. I'm always sad when I go to game facts and there's not like what's it called there? Like a text guide for a game there. It's always a pain to get through like a video. All right, let me open up the stream here for a second so I can tell what's going on. Your channel. Here we go. Okay. And then I need the menu. No. Boss guide, chapter guide, EX. I just want the... Is it under the cheat section or something, if I recall correctly? Extra ending. Complete the game after collecting the 3G reports. Dirge of Cerberus. The report location. Hey, Mr. T, it's going all right. I thought we were gonna start, and then I forgot I needed to open some stuff. I'm trying to find the location of the G reports. Okay, Chapter 8, Part 2. So we got 2 more chapters till we need to get to the G reports. Game audio seems very loud, so I'm gonna bump that down quite a bit. All right. Let me listen to this a little bit, but we'll go ahead and get moving here. Oh, there's WRO soldiers still. I didn't realize that. I'm gonna bump that up a little bit, and then we'll leave it at that.
Mr. Valentine.
Let me hear the voice acting here real quick too,
We
as
missed
well.
our landing point.
Although you guys already hear the voice acting, I have not heard the voice acting yet.
This looks like the old Sector 7 slums, the train graveyard.
Yes, it does.
Okay, voice acting seems fine. Oh, all right,
Sir,
cool.
I received a radio
Let me get my
transmission
audio
reporting
back
the remaining
here
air
and turn
squads
that
have
up.
reached the upper level plates and joined the ground forces.
All right, I'm ready to stream this video game now. I'm prepared. Yeah, it's going all right. It's a little bit of a, I don't know if hectic week is the right word, but
Do as you
maybe
wish.
stressful week.
Sir,
Maybe, I don't know.
Thank you, sir.
I had a weird day in general, so you know. But I'll live. I'm alive. I'm here today playing Dirge of Cerberus. After I got some time away from work, like an hour, I started to feel a bit better. So it just took me a little bit to get there. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about streaming tonight, but I'm feeling okay now. So it's been a while since I've had just like a, oh boy, can I stream feeling. But I am alive, okay, and cannot complain much. There are not that many real problems in my life, so. I did not get to watch the summer game thing yet. I did hear that there was a, like, tactics game for, Metal Slug or something. Come on. There we go. So, I need to check that out. I did briefly see the Borderlands stuff, but I don't really know what that was or if they showed any gameplay for that. I'm hurting. I didn't want to do that, actually. Oh, there's a guy up there. Let's see. How do I want to handle this? Thank you for the 1 HP. I mean, maybe I should go back and grab some potions. Yeah, let me go do that, because I'm really low on potions and stuff. I feel like I should have like a movement weapon or something. Hey, give me that high potion. I'll eat that. Hey, Oscar, how's it going? I'm not sure what we'll do after the, in my mind, I thought we were like halfway to the end of this game. Or like, not halfway to the end, but like halfway. Like, I felt like in maybe 2 streams we could finish this game, but looking at the number of chapters, I wonder if that's accurate. Let me think about this. We've had 2 streams of this game so far, and we're on chapter 6, right? And there's like 11 chapters, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe we will just play Dirge of Cerberus the whole time, this time around. I don't want to hold too much stuff, as we'll pick up stuff as well, so... maybe we'll play Dirge of Cerberus the whole time. The big concern I just had is that I didn't want to try to beat it tonight, because the last couple streams we went like an extra 30 to 45 minutes, which isn't a problem per se, although I do like have work and stuff that I gotta go to sleep for. But I just like because I want to do like the community review stuff, and I don't want to like rush that, and that will take some time as well. So. I mean, there's a lot of things going on with company ownership and maybe questionable places in investing, but you know, it's how it is. It's how the world is at this point. So I'm not really sure.
I was born in Midgar.
Okay.
My brother and I used to play here all the time. My mom didn't.
Well, that's how it is.
Though. After she died, my brother joined a Shinra resistance group, but was killed when the plate fell in.
Remember, wasn't like Red Ash funded by some like company that was gonna make a game console in China or something like that?
Lieutenant! Soldiers!
I was thinking about Keiji Inafune. And just like how he has just like completely disappeared. Not disappeared, but you know, I mean, he was in the Gunvolt video or whatever. But like, oh, hello. Machine gun, please. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So I guess the reason I was thinking about it was, who was I talking about? I was talking about Itagaki with somebody, and like Itagaki, I don't know. Man, I'm hurting still. He's the Supreme Supervisor of Samurai Jack for some reason, so that's a fun title. But also B, he started like his own company again in like January, I think. So I was thinking, I was pretty sure he had started doing something on his own again, but I wasn't quite sure what it was and how long it had been, so I was looking into it. But yeah, I don't remember why, but I was like thinking about Inafune after that. I was like, man, after the Kickstarter stuff with Inafune, he just like disappeared. I really want to play whatever that one game's called still. Re-something. Re-something. What is that? It's an Xbox game. Devil's Third. I would love to play Devil's Third. Oops, that's good. I do not have a copy of Devil's Third. I assume the US copy is very slowly getting out of my price range of things I'm willing to pay for. But I have not looked into a PAL copy yet, because remember the European release, I think, got a larger release. Oops. Oh, is she dead? Rip. Well, your brother. Go join your brother. She died at the very end. Whoops. Yeah, it's not the Samurai Jack thing was not his like team doing stuff. That was just him like advising on the game or something. Supreme Advisor or something like that.
To reach the central complex, you must proceed through this maze of decommissioned train cars. However, I have received reports that beyond the graveyard are some of the enemy's most powerful defenses.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
What is that game called? Re-something. Recore. Thank you, Mr. T.
I can't let you go without backup.
I really want to try that game out.
You heard what Sid said. Your job is to
I tried to install, speaking of Xbox
if you come
stuff.
with me, chances are you'll all die.
Understood. I'll remain here until the current situation has improved.
Group soldiers, dudes.
Good luck, sir.
Sir!
Is that a lady's voice? Is anyone here a lady, though? I think they're all guys, right? No. Nope. Yep. Yeah, they're all the dude ones. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I tried to install PSO2 New Genesis last night. Did not work out. I don't know what's up, but like my PC just would not have it. It just like the game wouldn't even boot. It was weird. And I got like an error, but it like had a blank error screen. So, but oh, there he is. It made me I was like, man, I would pick up an Xbox Series S honestly for probably that game and like other Xbox One stuff I want to play. It's just the fact that Xbox Series S does not have a disk drive in it. Like that is the thing that kills me, unfortunately, and then kind of makes it so I'd only really want an Xbox Series X. Because this S is like a really good price point. I'd imagine like the disk drive part probably is not that big of a price point, but also, you know, they're making more money on the digital sales side of things. So, something happened. Oh, getting shot at though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe part of me is like, yeah, pick up Devil's Third, but like I really need to not be buying new video games. I have purchased a lot of video games this year, and we'll probably not get to any of them anytime soon. Oh, rip. Okay. See you later, dudes. Man, he shoots that fast, huh? There we go. Just in case, because I will probably need it. Can't wait for these guys to also be dead immediately. But yeah, honestly, it's probably for the best that New Genesis didn't install properly, because, like, I know I don't have the time for that game, so. Like, I would love to check it out, but it's like, this is, if you're gonna check it out, this is kind of the time, because it's, like, early on, you know, probably enough content to get through. You're not gonna log in and just be, like, presented with, like, 10 years worth of stuff, and you're like, alright, video game time. Let me just make sure I did not, how do I scroll this map again? Let's see, can I move this map around? Okay. Just want to make sure I did not miss the, capsule. I actually don't know if we missed the capsule or not. Let me just take a look back here real quick. I don't think we've missed the capsule yet. I think we're probably fine for right now. Oh. I might use my see anything we can do in here. Is that something? Okay, just explosion. I wonder if this is the capsule room. I'll need to look at the map here in a second. Okay. Gonna bring the chat back up. Okay. Let's see here. New yet? Heard a gun cocking noise. Maybe that was me. Maybe I was reloading my gun or something. But yeah, I was looking at my copy of Shining Blade. I think it's over there. I was like, oh, I want to play this at some point. I probably should just play Valkyrie Chronicles 3 first, though. But yeah, I'm just building up a giant list of games that I started and not actually finished still. I need to stop doing that.
But found nothing. It looks like we're both stuck in here.
His voice sounds really familiar.
Shelk.
Vincent Valentine.
Valentine.
The only way out of the graveyard is through a nearby underground passage.
Where?
I'm uploading the location now.
Okay, yeah, here's the capsule room. Or I'm pretty sure that's the capsule room.
Also, up ahead, Deep Ground has established a heavy line of defense. You probably won't even break a sweat, but I thought I would let you know.
I was looking at his like jacket earlier. I'm like, I wonder if this is like one of those situations where like, you know, you're not really supposed to like button up the top button on it kind of thing. Like you're not really supposed to do like something like this. It's like you're never supposed to belt buckle the lower half of it. I can't get my thing to button up, but yeah. All right, what's going on here? Do I want to buy some stuff? I am not being particularly good at playing this video game right now, so I think I will keep a small number of potions at the very least. But yeah, I really need to get around to finishing up the all the Nier endings. I keep putting it off because I don't want to play through the game 30 billion times. Because I've already done that before. But that DC Superhero Girls I think is 9 chapters long, and I think it took me 2 hours to get through 2 chapters, so it probably is fairly reasonable for me to probably fairly reasonable for me to man, the recoil on this machine gun. I'm still really low on handgun ammo too. Where'd the dude go? There he is. There we go. do like that you like fly with the machine gun though. It's like a fun thing. There we go. Oh. Oh, I had full MP. I shouldn't have done that. I'm like trying not to use my MP because of in the Japanese version, like you use your MP for what's it called? Transforming to the limit break thing. So my brain's like, I need to save my MP for that. Read it. There it is. Yeah, maybe jumping is the pro tip for a machine gun. It seems like my aim feels more accurate that way. I haven't thought too much about what we're going to stream after this. I feel like I may have talked it. Are we frozen? That's probably good. I don't see any drop frames, and I look like I'm moving. Do you have audio still, or are you just frozen? Or is it just my video? Also frozen. That's good. That's great. Hello. We're back? Okay. Cool. I don't know what happened because I didn't get any drop frames or anything, so that's weird. Okay. At least my sniper ammo is like staying fairly consistently high. I feel like everything else is just like slowly. Dang it! Right when I could have used it too. Okay. We'll leave it there for now, and we'll come back for it if we need it. Bit of a yikes, sorry. Yeah, I've been having internet issues in general too, so that's my big fear. It's been a pain. But it happens around noon every day for some reason. I don't know why it's that particular time frame. I haven't contacted Cox about it because it's just like it shows up for like 30 minutes and then it goes away. So unless I like sit there and like try to preemptively line like my call up with them, they're not gonna do anything basically. Like they will only care if there's actually a problem, most of the time at least. So but yeah, I've been kind of in a weird mood when it comes to games lately. I'm not really sure what I want to play at the moment. I ended up playing a bit of Apex last night just because I was just like, I don't know. Like, all I want to do right now is exist, and this is a video game I can play and just exist. It's hard for me to play a game and not think about, like, what I'm going to do for a game. So, it's difficult for me to just be like, hey, I'm going to enjoy video game. Okay. We can sell that elixir and go back and get the other one if it's still there. We got 2 high potions, so I'll get rid of one of those too, even though we already bought one earlier. Probably should hold on to it, but But yeah, I don't know. I've been in a weird mood in general. I think it's just like work stress stuff, and then also like I'm still deep in the PCFX video stuff, and I kind of know the PCFX video stuff is like not going to do super well, like view-wise, and I'm perfectly okay with that. That's perfectly fine. But I am still a little like I don't know what to do about the view stuff on other stuff. Is it gone? I think it is gone. Okay. All right. Well, for some reason I thought that they sticked around a lot. No, they do disappear. That's right. I forgot about that. What was the thing that we went back and picked up earlier? I think it's like if an item is just like normally spawned in the environment, it doesn't disappear, but if it drops from an enemy, it will disappear. I think that is how that would work. So yeah, I kind of still expected the Nier video to do better than it did, but and that was like one of the videos that I was like trying to do. Immediately I got there. Like there's a lot of things that went wrong with that video in terms of that stuff, but like even then they got like 110 views or something like that. So I don't know. I am trying to be a little smarter with some of that stuff to see if I can get them to get more out there kind of thing. But yeah, the PCFX stuff I fully intend to hit like maybe like probably the same number of people who listen to the podcast, so maybe about 400 or something eventually over time kind of thing. So but I feel really good about the PCFX video right now. So is it anything new really? Probably not for you guys specifically. I mean, it is kind of nice to just kind of sum everything up, or at least how I feel about everything in one video. Although I guess if you're like regularly listening to the podcast, that's like all my videos, right? You hear me rant about it first, and then I clean it up and put it in a video. So funky. You guys want to see something cool? Monkey.
Vincent Valentine,
Monkey.
you've reached the central complex.
That was when we were playing Goku Densetsu last week. That was my intention, was when we beat the game, I was gonna bring the monkey up, but this didn't happen. Become monkey.
Good luck, Vincent.
I need to sit down and just like cheese my way through that at some point. Because I do want to see all the FMV cutscenes, but I don't want to actually learn how to play that video game. So, I mean, it's just a fighting game, right? So, there's not to learn around being just good at fighting, probably. Oh, we checked my gender again. I'm male. Confirmed. Just in case we forgot. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Well, there's some more magic. That's nice. The ranged, like, lightning is... The range of the lightning is, like, really low. I'm gonna use a pistol, even though I don't have a ton of ammo for it. Pistol's just really good. And these guys seem annoying. Are you dying? Okay. Like, I'd like to kill one of these. Oh, I can access this. Can I access the shop? Oh, I can shop whenever I want. Okay, behind me. Alright, cool. Are you also gonna kind of feed over here? If they all kind of just like come into this corner, that would be kind of nice. Someone I had some bullets land by me. Oh, he's over there. That's why. Ah. Alright. This is not working out for me as I thought it would. I think there's one more. Ah! Oh, he's dead. Okay. The stream is bananas, yeah. I'd have to look it up. I probably know what that monkey thing is if I saw, or what it was. Let me look it up. I have the internet. I can do that. Neural activation monkey. Oh yeah, this one. I assume that the thought process behind it is like simple, like primate brain is reacting to something. So it's like, oh, your dumbass brain is just like activated by whatever. Saved one WR soldier. I don't know if that counts the time I paused the game earlier. I had the game paused before we started, so. Do we want a high potion? Yes, we do. Does this count? Okay, yeah. I am low on ammo, so I'm going to buy some. Can I? There we go. I don't know. How much is 200 bullets? I think that's 2,000. Yeah. Rifle's fine. I don't really care that much about machine gun. Yeah, we'll just buy a set of handgun ammo here. All right. What do we got going on here? Power booster, gravity floater, increased defense, increased melee attacks. Do I have increased melee attacks on the machine gun? I can't remember. What's the upgrade on this? Okay. Increase the Griffin power. We can also increase the Cerberus power. And reduce weight on that one. I feel like the pistol I definitely want to increase power on more than anything. Alright. Yeah, percentage. Alright. Are you guys ready to die? Because I cannot save any of you, apparently.
Over there!
What's that? Oh, it's just a box. Okay. Give me that box. High potion. Where's that? All right. Conveniently placed explosive barrels. Do any of you guys care about Dark Souls? The reason I'm asking is that, like, I have not watched the Summer Game thing yet. I feel like I'm seeing, like, the most mixed reaction to Elden Ring as I've seen out of any, like, from soft game ever. Of just people being like, oh, it kind of just looks like Dark Souls. But then I see other people, like, very excited. But I don't know if it's... I need to look at it still. I mean, I don't think I will be... I don't think they really would ever get me that interested, to be honest. There's definitely other places I probably would rather go for that kind of game. Yeah, okay. Box is like spinning. And then I spit out of my mouth while it was spinning because I was excited. Oops. Okay. You like Dark Souls 1? I played a little bit of Dark Souls 1, but did not actually finish it. I played like maybe 10 hours of Dark Souls 1. I did not love it at the time, but I also don't know if I really knew the best way to approach it, so... I feel like it's probably like a Resident Evil 7 situation with me where I just need to play it like a certain amount to really kind of understand what's going on with it and enjoy it a bit more. Because right now I basically look at this game like, yeah, this looks about right. What are you doing? Oh, there's a thing here. Yeah, accuracy. Who needs it? You dead? Right. But I'd probably play, if Final Fantasy Origin is really a thing, and it's actually like Dark Souls, that would probably be my preferred thing. Although Code Vein, I know Zero says Code Vein's actually nothing like Dark Souls. So, but... I did see someone get very excited for, what was it, the remake of Dark Souls, or... Yeah, I think it was like a re-release of Dark Souls or something. Avoid the aerial mines. Can I shoot the aerial mines? Does that count as avoiding? Okay, apparently not. I could have sworn you could shoot these at some point, but maybe we can't do that now. That was exactly what I wanted to do. Ow. Who's shooting me? This is probably good. Oh. Ah! Okay, what's going on down here? Just that? Okay. Hello. Oh, I died. Whoops. Phoenix down though. Sometimes I wonder if this mouse is the right choice for this video game. I feel like it is just like constantly both simultaneously not sensitive enough and also way too sensitive. Okay.
Now I can finally...
Is that our first game over? No, we died at one of the boss fights, I think. Yeah. Oh, you know what I was interested in? I was interested in the Activision published one, Sekiro. Oh, it seemed all right. Yeah, Mr. T, I probably feel very similar to you when it comes to like Monolith Software. I look at those Monolith Soft things, I'm like, whenever they put out art and it's just like new Xeno art, and I'm like, I don't look. I just wish you would make another video game that's not Xeno. How far back are we going? Oh boy, is this the start of the mission? Ooh boy, that's a rough checkpoint. Okay, well, be better about not dying apparently. Okay. But at some point it's also like, you know, From Software and Monolith Soft or those scrappy devs for so long, and once they hit the thing that works, right, they're gonna just focus on the thing that works. So, unfortunately. But yeah, I definitely would love to see From Software kind of branch back out again as well. That being said, there are plenty of From Software games that I can go out of my way to play if I need to, so that's probably why I have not been super, like, as much as I complain about the, you know, not getting a new IP from Monolith Soft, I feel like I can't complain all that much because I have not played Somabringer still, and is that the only new IP I'm missing from them? Somabringer, and, you know, I would say playing the Dragon Ball Z game probably counts as, like, not a new IP specifically, but, you know, a different thing. So. I am, unfortunately, kind of a... As much as I like Xenoblade and Xenoblade, pretty much all the Xenoblade games, I do not adore them or anything like that. I mean, I do like them a lot, but, like, I don't know. I like Monolith Soft games a lot. I don't... Xenoblade is not... The Xeno series is not what I love. It's Monolith Soft games that I love, so... But the more variety I can get out of those, the better, for sure. But, yeah, until I really, like, go out of my way to kind of wrap everything up, I think I'm not gonna be too... I was gonna say not be too vocal about it, but, like, what does that even matter, right? Like, nobody... Me being vocal about it doesn't do anything, although I will probably whine about it more. But I have not done a good job with most video games this year, but RPGs in general I've not done a great job with, so. Alright, let's go here. I'm trying to think if I have any From Software games sitting around that I need to play through still. Evergrace? That's a From Software game. I bought that with good intentions. And then proceeded not to do any intentions with it. I forget, wasn't this like a messy situation when I came in here? I felt like it was like a bad hallway or something. Maybe it's a little bit further ahead. I mean, I would love a new bot in Kaitos. I don't know. You know, what I would expect out of anything is, like, maybe an HD re-release of Bot Kaitos. Even that, I don't really expect for a couple of reasons. Let me think about this. Whenever I think of HD re-releases, the thing I always think about is the fact that, like, hey, pre-rendered backgrounds are a pain in HD re-releases, but, like, Square has just been like, whatever, we're gonna give you a blurry Final Fantasy VII whether you like it or not, so, and you will buy it. So I don't know, maybe I think about it too much. I'm gonna use my limit break down this hall, because this hall seems to suck. Sorry, dudes. It would be nice if, like, they started utilizing, like, AI upscaling and stuff and, like, do a good job with it. Like, because that's the thing, like, AI upscaling with those backgrounds and stuff is fantastic, and it gets you, like, a lot of the way there, but it also, like, doesn't 100% get you where you need to be with that. You have to do some work to it to make it look right. So I would like to see a developer really go out of their way to Really go out of their way to like do that in a proper fashion. I know Command and Conquer kind of had some AI upscaling stuff they did, but I recall it mainly being related to the videos, not with not really having much to do with the like anything happening in game. But I did not ever actually play that game, so I have no idea what it's like. I'm gonna keep the Phoenix Downs, or high potions. I'm taking enough damage at this point that I think I can't really just afford to just burn potions for money. What is this? Give this to me. Rifle bullets? Okay, well. Technically useful. Yeah, I mean, if I love Baten Kaitos. Baten Kaitos alongside Skies of Arcadia is like my favorite RPG. So, like, I'm definitely up for it if they do it. I mean, I'm kind of on the fence about it because I'd rather play new video games always. That is always my preference. I say as I play Dirge of Cerberus 2 more times because I'm playing the Japanese version too. But this game has kind of a weird history that I like, and I enjoy Dirge of Cerberus, although I do feel like, and maybe we'll talk about this a bit in the video, like, it is a little clunky. It's definitely not as clunky as the original Japanese version is, but I also think it's a game that plays better with the PS2 controller, so. But I always want to play this game with mouse and keyboard at some point, so. I still enjoy this game, though. I think probably you guys will have to rein me in when it comes to this game, because I like Dirge of Cerberus. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I will try to be objective. But I'd imagine probably a lot of my feelings for this game are very much, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff with like the style of this game that I like, and also I think there are some cool ideas in terms of the movement and just the fact that it's like a Final Fantasy shooter. It maybe doesn't lean into the Final Fantasy as much as I would like. Like I think maybe oh god, oh god. Can I use a potion? Okay. Okay, I need to have a potion ready just in case. No game over would be good. Red potion? Okay. Red potion failed us. Do I have anything that's not just like the giant potion? Okay. Oh, we got that thing there. We'll get back to that. Let's see here. I don't know if I need to do anything fancy here or if I can just plop this card wherever I want. Well, actually, no, there's no card icon here. How do I get in here? There's a grenade. Can that do anything? Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, if they can like redo it in 3D, that'd be nice for sure. I just in the end, I'll always want a new video game, but I will always. Baten Kaitos is great, and I think that's a game that definitely could use a remaster for sure. Did I mess up? Did I need to shoot these in an order or something that I missed, or am I just missing a grenade somewhere, or whatever that thing is? I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Can I go up here? Is there anything up there? Here. Anything? I may have just done this wrong or something. Nope, there we go. Yeah. That was a fun little thing. Not a huge reward, but cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I mentioned this in one of the earlier streams, but like a friend mentioned me that like the aesthetic of this game, and especially the multiplayer, feels very like Freedom Wars-ish. I'm like, yeah, Freedom Wars, that's a good video game. I like Freedom Wars. Bring that back to me. I do remember when they were looking at Xenosaga, I think, unless Nintendo is involved in like pushing Baten Kaitos specifically, like, I think Xenosaga Episode 1 and 2 HD would happen first, and at least the last time Harada said they looked at it, they were like, eh. And this was like post Xenoblade 2, so like Xeno had you know, name recognition at that point. Oh, there we go. I was like, there's something up there, but I was like, thought it was something I needed to go up there to get. Not that I really managed if I collect these, but I feel like that would happen first. And if Namco's like, you know, Xenosaga's not really gonna bring us in the money that's worth it, like, I at least can't imagine Namco on their own being like, yeah, Baten Kaitos. But who knows? Oh. Tiny panel. I do have Xenosaga 1 and 2 on DS. That is something I do need to play at some point. Yeah, I think the people who worked on the Endless Frontier Xseed translation said they're working on it, so I would like to finish Endless Frontier Xseed before that happens. I need to reload my rifle. There we go. Like all these collapsing boxes in this level for some reason. That's probably good. That's probably gonna work out. Yeah, I got plenty of all this stuff that I can sit down and, you know, spend some time into. But if they put out Baten Kaitos HD collection, Baten Kaitos, whatever, I will buy it either way. Even though I would never play Xenosaga or Xenoblade Chronicles X again, I would buy it if they put it out like on Switch. I'm like, yeah. I'm dumb, but you know, I like Monolith a lot. So let me just reward them for making the video games I do not want. Okay. I was wondering what was up with that. I mentioned it on the podcast, I've been having a lot of luck with the camera translation tool in a way that I was not really expecting. Between pretty much any game that seems to have like a semi-serious, like any game that seems to not just be like children's video game, being like, oh no, I need to go dance up at the fashion dance ball because it's Lovenberry. Like games like that seem to not translate very well via the camera, using the camera translation app. And then I would imagine anything that's like incredibly deep probably does not. Like any story that's like overly elaborate kind of thing. But like I think there's like a nice mid-range where like a story that is defined enough that the camera tool can just be like, yeah, this is good. Like maybe Xenosaga is probably a bad choice for a tool like that. Probably that thing, the whole philosophy and all that stuff, right? I don't know anything about, like, man. I think you guys all know that I'm just the dumb gamer boy, and like I do not really. I would not say I appreciate what's going on in Xenosaga. I don't mean that in a way that's like, hey, like, I necessarily think it's a negative, but like I don't think all the philosophy and stuff that happens in that game, it pretty much just goes over my head. I'm just like, yeah. Maybe it doesn't go over my head, but it's not something I really enjoy in a game like that. You know, I'm more about characters and stuff, so like if you go like really deep into something that is just kind of, am I in? I may have caught myself in a. Okay, I'm glad I checked the map. I thought it was the next chapter, but apparently it's this chapter. This is where the next cutscene one is. I was like, this room looked similar to a map room I saw, so. Okay, so it is south of here in the next room. Okay. This probably is a boss fight, maybe? Let me buy a potion just in case. I'm not really getting a lot of small potion drops, although the level 1 potions is not really helping me a ton. I'm buying this. I'll be a trash man. Give me my Phoenix down. Help me. Items. I like using my rifle. Okay. Oh, that's right. Because I game overed, I got my Phoenix down back. I'm dumb. Okay, well. Okay, I was wondering when she was gonna show up. So, yeah, there we go. I think this is it. Is that right? Yeah, that's the one. Just enough for some space for my ammo. My gun ammo. Alright. Breaker. Machine gun bullets. I do like this kind of stuff of just like the person just sees you walk in the room, you're like, alright, hold up. Let me just look around this area real quick. And then just like stare at you while you pick up all the money off the floor. Someone left their change here. Excuse me, one moment. I'm Vincent Valentine. Excuse me. I need some money, please. I need to catch the bus later, so let me grab that. High potion. Okay, that's good. Good ammo. Okay. Alright, let's fight this lady. So there's a high potion and there's a handgun ammo over there, so I will burn a high potion first and foremost. Yeah, RPG, man, I would say before I got into the whole writing video game stuff, JRPGs were probably my favorite genre, and then writing about video games ruined that. It takes so long to play through a JRPG, and it's like, okay, do I want the next 10 podcasts to be me just being like, played some more, you know? I don't know.
Tell me something I don't already know, darling. I'm at Sviat.
Monster Hunter Stories. I do desperately want to play Monster Hunter Stories, though. It just takes so long for me to get through them. And I don't always have time to play through multiple games at once, despite me starting multiple games.
And I'm not going to let you get in the way. You've lived long enough, Vincent Valentine.
It's always kind of funny to me that, like, the time you spend writing and talking about video games is so much more compared to actually playing video games most of the time. Like, just doing that DC Superheroes clip. Oh, I like. Ooh, that was a good camera transition. I don't know if you guys saw that, but like the camera like rolled in a way that was real nice. Like the DC Superhero Girls like podcast clip that I put gameplay footage to. Admittedly, I am very picky when it comes to gameplay footage, although it's not the most amazingly edited thing ever. There's definitely some weird stuff in there with the menus and things like that that I just kind of was trying to show something, and I was like, okay, I don't want to like spend forever on this thing. I just want to, you know, put this clip out because I probably won't talk about DC Superhero Girls anytime soon, and I'd rather have something out there that people could just like click on and not have to go through a whole podcast. But like that still took me like 2 hours from, you know, editing it and then, you know, putting all the footage together, making the thumbnail and all that stuff. It just takes a while. Everything just takes time.
Do you know why they call me the Crimson, darling?
Did Integrate come out yet? The 5 remake, or not 5 remake. The 7 remake on PlayStation 5. I got those numbers mixed up somehow pretty bad. Give me the 5 remake. Oh, she got stuck there for a second. Alright, well, that was bad. I was hoping I could, like, juggle her a little bit. Not worked out for me. Can I shoot that?
You won't get away.
Ah! Maybe I
Pieces
should
might
dodge.
have 1,000
Maybe that'd be good. Use the mechanic that the thing was built for. Let's just heal.
Pieces might have 1,000.
Nice. Oh, ooh, is this a home that I can hang out in? How are we doing on limit breaks? We got 2. I'll use a limit break on the next heal. It's worth mentioning I'm not using auto aim in this. If I recall correctly, in the US version, like very early on, they're like, here's the auto aim gun thing. And I'm very intentionally not using that thing. They probably give it to you early for a reason. Oops. Ow. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of damage with the projectiles, so let me... Come on. Alright, maybe I should just use the projectile. That being said, I am not doing a ton of damage with this stuff. Ah, smacked you with my hands. Alright, well, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping it would. Clumsy boy. Although auto aim would probably be a help on
What are you looking at? Why
Okay,
you?
just go through the floor.
Is that all?
Wow, she sniped me through the hole there. Let me use handgun. I wanted to conserve my handgun ammo, but this is a boss fight. I should use it.
You won't get away.
That hurt a lot.
You insect.
Thank you, level 1 potion.
Is that all? I'll never. Lack of strength amuses me. Terrible.
Why don't my fists hurt you as much? Stay. No. I just want to smack you with my man hands. These hands, whatever they are. I don't know. It's so hard. Alright, we'll just smack her with this. This does not do that much damage. At least not as much as I hoped. hit you once. Alright. Alright, we tried. Probably 7 anti-crates, yeah. I still need to figure out if I'm buying that copy of Blaster Master Trilogy and... Alright, there we go. And, not... keeping my limited run games versions. It comes out tomorrow? Okay.
Someone stronger.
I'll be curious to see how much Dirge of Cerberus stuff ends up in there. I mean, there's clearly a lot in that DLC. Or at least a lot of characters related to it. I don't know if this lady's been shown at all. But I just remember the dude with the mouth strap. I forget his name.
Our time here together is done. But the mighty Azul awaits. I shall not grant you the pleasure of killing Rosso the Crimson.
Her curved butt cape thing is kind of weird. It sticks out like surprisingly far. I assume because otherwise it would clip through her butt.
No! No!
All right. Be it. Did we miss our Omega report? I think we missed our Omega report. Alright, well, I think we may have lost our chance at the real ending. Rip. I didn't realize we were so far, like I don't... For some reason, I didn't think we were that far in the chapters yet. Because, like, the train mission was, like, chapter 6. I thought we were on chapter 7. So I wasn't looking for it. In chapter 8, part 2, and I'm going to guess we are in chapter 9 now. There's an optional side mission wherein the player must crouch behind a laser barricade blocking a half-open bulkhead to protect a World WRO soldier from the melee attacks of the DG Deep Ground Sergeant for 40 seconds. After 40 seconds, the laser barricade deactivates, allowing the player to access a set of stairs where Deep Ground has prepared an ambush, followed by a ladder that leads to G report number 1.
So it seems.
What's your location?
Shinra building.
Well, we may have
What
missed our
remains
chance to
of
see
it?
Gact, unfortunately.
The same as it was 3 years ago. Though after Meteor Fall, there wasn't much left of Midgar at all. With the exception of Deep Ground. The passage to Deep Ground should be located within Shinra building. Search for the President's personal entrance.
All right.
Let me see if I can get, like, more information about where this is located. I'm trying to copy using the keyboard I have hooked up to my PS2. Just, like, pushing Control-C over and over and over again.
Is something wrong?
Rip. G report.
Vincent!
Dirge of Cerberus. Beastie Boy. Mute this video.
What's going on? Why is chaos? Why?
Is this
Why
the WRO?
now?
Yeah, we missed it. How the heck does that
You
work?
really
How do you even
don't
activate
know,
that?
do you?
I think I walked past
the
that.
proto-materia helped you control chaos.
That's weird.
Now that you've lost it, your mental state has become
Alright.
extremely unstable.
Well, you guys will just have to enjoy Gact by yourself on YouTube, or we can look it up on YouTube. It is like a 10-second cutscene that's probably not actually worth anything. So, other than just seeing Gact and being like, yeah, Gact.
Control chaos.
Yes. If you recall, you had it extracted from your chest by Rosso.
Okay, so we're on chapter 9 now.
Chaos. While a part of you, the entity exists independently from the rest of your body.
Hello, different voice. Number of chapters. I think it's 12 chapters.
Shulk?
This is 10 chapters.
Chaos. The harbinger of anarchy.
Lucrezia.
Born before the planet dies. He shall gather together all life for Omega's journey to the Sea of Stars.
I believe 12 chapters over
Is
10.
chaos. And he slumbers inside you. I'm so sorry. You must fight him. I don't want you to die.
Lucrezia!
Let us see, let us see, let us see.
You must fight him.
Oh, that's right. Lucrezia is like in her brain now or something. Or she has like the memories of Lucrezia or something. Yeah. Yeah, there's 12 chapters. So, at least according to this guide, it's basically
Hey, engine room!
5 parts.
What the hell?
9, 10, 11, 12A, 12B.
Engine room!
So maybe we'll at least get through 9
What is wrong?
tonight, and then maybe we'll save
Don't have a
10
damn clue.
for next time.
All of a sudden, engine levels began dropping like crazy. We haven't taken any direct hits, so everything should be running like clockwork.
Vampires have odd accents.
I will go have a look.
Thanks. Counting on you.
Snakes in Europe. So do you mean like if you watch like a European TV show with a vampire, they'll sound like a snake versus like the blah blah I want to suck your blood kind of thing? The screen's shaking. I don't know how much overscan you guys have, but
It can't be.
you can kind of see like how the whole frame of the screen just shakes up and down.
You.
Quite unexpected.
Why did you come here, Nero?
Nero, that's his name.
Why? I was short a few
Snake
souls
European.
and came to collect.
European snake. Why is that blocked? That's weird.
What did you do with the crew?
I need to look into YouTube. I don't know why it's blocking stuff again. Maybe they just have some stuff that turned on by default. So I'm pretty sure I disabled that at some point. So
My mission.
I'll have to try to remember to do that after this stream.
Oh,
Rip cat.
And what do we think we are doing?
Something about her like left baton
I
feels
don't really
Keyblade-ish
know.
to me. Maybe it's just like the
however,
hilt kind of thing
I
going over her hand.
realized one thing. I don't want to let down anyone who's counting on me.
Pure nonsense.
Nonsense? Perhaps.
can't think of like anything that I can think of that's like okay. I don't remember him having like weird bad arms with pistols. Anything that like European Snake would be. I mean, obviously, there is like the connotation that Snake is like, you know, would be a part of a man. But I don't know, European Snake specifically? That's weird. I don't know like what words YouTube like flags as like, hey, we're gonna hide your stream now because you said that thing. Admittedly, like I've cursed enough and stuff. I don't think it's really probably a big deal, but and I also set my stuff to not be for kids, but I'm a little worried about like mentioning in the first like I think I heard that like if it's in the beginning of the video it's more likely that YouTube will be like although you know whatever the heck the YouTube algorithm is doing, but like I want to like very briefly address the 18+ video games thing with the PCFX and people being like it's full of, you know, porno games, but I'm like, will YouTube get upset at me saying porno? Is that a problem? Snakes. Well, I can sell my Phoenix Down back that I bought earlier. Let's lose money. I made an investment so I could lose it. I think I lost 300 gil. Okay, so we're even though we have failed to get the real ending, let's make sure we get all the online cutscenes. So it's gonna be like in a grating in a hallway somewhere, basically. And I think that might be next chapter, but we'll keep an eye out for it. I still need to play Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. That is kind of like where I stopped with Metal Gear Solid. As some, like, it's just this seems like a place I'm gonna get shot at. Oh, nope, gonna get sliced at. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I don't know, like, not having a PSP, I think, really killed my momentum on Metal Gear series, because, like, I wanted to play Portable Ops and Peace Walker, and then kind of made a commitment that I was like, I'm not going to play Metal Gear Solid 5 or whatever until I do that, and then proceeded to never play any Metal Gear Solid stuff after Metal Gear Solid 4. That being said, I feel pretty good about Metal Gear Solid 4, as in, like, ending to the series and everything. I kind of wish they, wrapped it up there. And it sounds like Kojima kind of wished they wrapped it up there, too. So I found them inside. Oopsie, I didn't want to do that. Ow! Didn't realize he got back up. I feel like I was trying to get something when I jumped down and then I freaked out. Oh yeah, over there. Can I get over here, or is this an invisible wall? Yeah, invisible wall. This game is pretty invisible wall-y, but admittedly, like, you were never really intended to double jump in this game, so that was something they added later, and then we're like, oh, so how do I get in there then? Oh, elevator? Oh, maybe I dropped down from one of the higher elevators because this door isn't open. Oh, I didn't realize your attack animation is different if you double jump. So if you do double jump, you like drop down first, and then you do a combo from there. But if you do a single jump, you just like attack in the air. That's actually a better combo. I don't like the double jump combo very much because it launches you down so far. I assume as a way to prevent you from abusing the height you get from a double jump and like floating around way too long that way. I like this better. Admittedly, it's a shorter combo. Liquid! That was probably a terrible Snake voice. Oh, this is grading stuff. Is this the area? Oh, we'll have to check the next room. I don't think this is it, but we'll keep an eye out. When you can mix the melee and the comp, like shooting together, it feels really good. It's just hard to actually mix it together. At least with auto aim turned off, which might be like, and I might poke around a little bit with the game a little bit with auto aim on, just to make sure that I'm not nerfing myself by playing without it before we review it maybe. I don't have a problem with Metal Gear Solid 5, aside from the fact that it's an open world game, and I am not a big open world game fan. Oh, I think I know where this capsule is in Chapter 9. There's no map, but I think it's on an elevator. Yeah, I just don't like open world games very much. But that's not Metal Gear Solid 5's fault or anything. I mean, I had a really hard time even enjoying like Xenoblade Chronicles X or whatever. So, and I still do enjoy that game. What was I looking at? Okay, so that railing's way later. I skipped ahead too far on accident. So we need the elevator one, and then also, okay, the next one after that is Chapter 10. The elevator one is scary because we might miss that one. And I don't know what direction he's facing. But I will at least know to keep an eye out there for it. Over here. Do people... Because I think the feeling is that people like Metal Gear Solid 5, though, right? Like, I never got the impression people didn't like that game as much as they feel like it just, you know, feels a little incomplete. But I feel like people generally enjoyed it despite it feeling incomplete. And I think even though it feels incomplete, I don't think it, like... The impression I get is that the content is still good, though. It's just the story feels incomplete. But I don't know a ton about what happened with Metal Gear Solid 5, to be honest with you, so... Just like, I remember people at the time sounding very positive on it, at least. Anything up here? Oh. I found that room reminds me of something in Gun Gauge, I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nope. Okay. Ah! It was split in half? Are you talking about Ground Zero, or is it something else I'm missing? Because like Ground Zero, I think was just like a demo, right? I don't think that was like... I don't think that was considered to be like a large chunk of that game. I thought Ground Zero was like very short. It was basically like a, you know, Dead Rising 2 situation where they're like, we're gonna charge you for a demo basically, but it's gonna have like original content, which I don't really have a problem with that, to be honest. Like, I kind of like the like content exclusive demo stuff. Like a fun way to get people a chance to try it, but then also, you know, still provide value for a player who knows they're gonna buy it either way. At the same time, though, I could definitely see an argument that like, hey, you should show me what the video game's actually gonna be, not just this like sliver that you're gonna put together. I could definitely see that argument, though. Is repetitious? Okay. I remember just not having a lot of like linear storytelling, and that's my thing. Is like, I don't. To be quite honest with you, I do not like Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3 from a gameplay perspective. I will note that I played Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I do have Metal Gear Solid 1. I have not played it though, outside of the GameCube version. Speaking of which, my spine on my GameCube version for that is sun-bleached, so... But I've never cared that much for Metal Gear Solid gameplay. I always cared about the story. So I usually played those games, like, kind of dreading actually playing them. And more of just wanting to watch them. But, you know, YouTube wasn't really a thing back then. Or at least it wasn't in the sense that you would just watch somebody play Metal Gear Solid from start to finish. So I played through 1 through 3. I did like Metal Gear Solid 4, but Metal Gear Solid 4 is a lot more flexible in like what, you know. Metal Gear Solid 4 is like more okay with you just like shooting through everything. Is that the only guy? Oh, there's an item there. I want that. Can I get that? Can I land on this? I get the feeling I may not have to land on these barrels. Oh, there we go. There we go. Cool. Machine gun, okay. Interesting, you can hit this door. Oh, can you do that to all doors in the game? I don't think you get like hit damage on doors usually. Yeah, to me, Ground Zeroes always seemed just more like a demo thing. Like, to me, it never read as like them. I mean, I think it obviously was them trying to get money out of it for sure, but it didn't really bother me that much. But I don't know. Is this a constant thing? Are you guys just gonna keep spilling out? I think so. Okay. I mean, build up my chain though. Except for the fact that I got hit. I am hurting though. Hey, leave me alone. Another boss fight. Oh, I think this might be where you fight Azel again, or whatever his name is. Azul. Nope, robot. Camouflage robot though. I think I have. Do I just have one look? Oh, I only have one. And we'll use it. Just burn through this guy. Or at least try to just burn through this guy. That's definitely, hasn't been as effective lately. Okay, there we go. We're doing okay. Not doing any damage, really, though. Come down? Alright. Easy. Yeah, I'm curious if Konami will ever get back into, like, really pushing those kind of games out. Just punch it. I'm glad they added an animation for that. I do need to watch more of the Castlevania Netflix series. I enjoyed parts of the, because we're going down, you get like the little like energy flare going up while we were going down there. I do enjoy parts of that series for sure. Limit breaker, good. Let me not use that. Get back on potions real quick here. Just want to make sure I don't burn anything of value. Yeah, apparently that is like maybe the most effective use of the limit breaker right now. Top secret files. I seem to recall really liking this level. I think because it's like a bunch of cubicles and stuff towards the end. So. How was season 2? I picked up season 2, but I have not actually watched it. I got it on a Blu-ray instead of. I don't use Netflix really, so. I watch so little stuff that it's very usually not worth it for me to like subscribe to a video service. So. If I were to subscribe to any video service, it'd probably be Crunchyroll, but I mean, like, I don't know. I still do not watch that much anime. I'm watching one anime right now. And he was perfect. That's good. How many seasons are there at this point? Was there 4? Something like that? I really like the 3rd episode of the 1st season. I did not care for the first 2 that much. But I think the problem was not so much the content of it, or rather how the execution of it. The problem for me was very much, you know, playing enough Castlevania games at that point. I had seen that story enough that I was like, all right. I get why you're doing this story. But as somebody who likes Castlevania, it is maybe not the direction I want to spend the first time I want to spend on the first 2 episodes, basically. Owie! These guys are really rough. Maybe I should equip defense up because, like, I sure am just eating it every time I fight something, it feels like. Where is he? We did it. That's not the online cutscene one, though. That one's on a elevator, I'm pretty sure. Run out. I'm doing on ammo. Machine gun's definitely the one I want to prioritize still if I can. Ah! materia or something. I don't know if... Does any materia look like this in the Final Fantasy VII universe? This looks more like, you know, old Super Nintendo crystals. The church is always evil. Okay. 3 and 4. Alright. That seems long for a series. I think because the first season is only like 3 episodes, right? Or is it 4 episodes? I can't remember. I'm guessing they got quite a bit longer after they got successful. I feel like even season 2 is not that long. But apparently that thing is like way more successful than I even understood it to be, so... Damn it. Alright. Oh, that's right. They brought back Isaac. I don't know why Curse of Darkness is so popular. I did like Curse of Darkness at the time, though, when I played it. But, like, it is, like, a weirdly popular branch of that franchise. Or at least people I wouldn't really expect to care about Curse of Darkness do, for some reason. It's very strange. Like, I know people that, like, basically know nothing about Castlevania outside of Curse of Darkness specifically. I'm dying. It's just like, why this one? Why is this the Castlevania you care about more than anything? It is a kind of unique one though, so as a game at least. But I don't imagine that they liked it because of the game. I think it's very much a character thing. We're getting more jetpack men. We'll finish up chapter 9 and then we'll maybe switch over to something else. Maybe.
I got through.
Tifa?
Actually, I don't know. Still got only like 40 minutes left, so.
You're
still alive?
We're talking to him, aren't we? And do you really have to shout right next to my ear?
Made them both better. That's good.
Sorry about that.
I may not like Isaac. What's wrong with Isaac? He's always been kind of a weirdo.
Cloud.
I don't know if I liked him that much in Curse of Darkness either myself. Saint Germain in Curse of Darkness I do love.
Shit.
I like that story with Saint Germain and the weird monk guy.
I don't think we have to worry though. Those two should be fine.
Yeah. And what about you?
What do you think?
Right. You can count on us.
When I'm through, there won't be a single sucker standing.
Right.
And as for you...
Don't worry. Leave deep ground to me.
Can you hold on a second? Tifa.
Got it. Vincent, I'm sending you a map of the Shinra building.
I may not like Hector. Hector is sad. That makes sense actually. Yeah, the Curse of or the Castlevania 3 connection.
Good luck. Barrett, I thought I told you
Don't
to.
go getting yourself killed now.
Is Grant in that series at all? I don't remember. I mean, if it's around Castlevania 3, imagine Grant shows up at some point. Don't do my boy dirty. And leave him out. I like Grant and Castlevania Judgment a lot. Alright, here's the elevator. We have to do something here. Let me make sure I get everything I need here first before we go up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's something here. So if I recall correctly, how this works from my memory is there's a bunch of mines as we go up here, and we kind of need to shoot them. But we also need to make sure that we get the capsule. I'm gonna use the pistol. Okay, it's going down. So let me just kind of... It should be by the door. Is that the only door? Okay. So I think as long as we kind of keep an eye on the doors. Oop, there's that door there. Well, hopefully that's not the door we needed. Capsule. No? Capsule? No? Capsule? No? Capsule? No? Alright, no capsule so far. You can't jump, apparently. Alright. Well, this is the bottom. I did not see any capsules. Hopefully there's another elevator. But I did not see it. Pretty sure those are the only doors, too. I don't know, no. I guess I should look to see if I can upgrade my guns at all. Oh, St. Germain's in there? That's good. I'm glad he showed up in there. I do like St. Germain and Curse of Darkness a lot. Admittedly, I was playing this when I was like 16 years old or whenever it first came out, so, you know, what do I know? Yeah, this is the area I was thinking of. It's got the cubicles with the soldiers in there. I liked this area a lot as a kid for some reason. I'm gonna die. Let's try the red potions. Yeah. Yeah, I will get to it at some point. I do need to just dedicate some time. Have they released all the other ones on Blu-ray yet, or at least the third season or whatever? 'Cause I'll probably pick it up if that's the case. What's this potion? I think they're going to the other room. Maybe? Are you guys coming in here? No, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let's see here. Normal potion can do that. This probably be a smarter way to approach this, honestly. There's like a mission in Geist as well that happens in like a office building with cubicles, and I like that too. I like Dirge of Cerberus music a lot in general. Fire! Oh, there he is. Yeah. All right. Get back. Grant's not in the series. That's a shame. I always want them to do more with Grant. Yeah, I just remember him being like a really, I don't know, like if I recall correctly, and this is vague memory from forever ago, like he's just very much like a character that in the end doesn't really get anything that he wants or like he was trying to get in life and stuff, but like he kind of makes the most of it, and like if I recall correctly, like opens an orphanage or something. It's I remember it being like a fairly like kind of like sweet, but also kind of you know, a little I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Sweet and sour. There we go. That's not the word I'm looking for, but all right. Where's that capsule at? Give me the capsule. Nice. There we go. Nothing there. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm dead. Well, ooh, can I get up in time to shoot it, please? There we go. All right, we got it. Oh, that hurts. All right, well, see, dude. Oh, do I ever want to blow these things up? They hurt so bad. We're almost at the bottom, too. Sweet and sour, delicious story. Yeah. Man, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, so good. I forgot that I had ordered that through limited run games. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna take me like another year to play Curse of the Moon 2. Because the physical is not gonna arrive anytime soon. You know. Alright. Let me look up the next capsule location. I think it's in chapter 10 though, so we'll probably stop. Yeah, it's like on a railway kind of thing later. Let's just walk backwards, don't jump. Just walk backwards, don't jump. Red potions are not terrible. Are all these, do all these doors open? No, it's just the green one, I'm sure. This is where I came from. I think this is where I came from. Scott Pilgrim showed up in June. That's good. I'm supposed to be getting my shelving finally this month. I have the like frame of my shelf that I put in place, but I still don't have the actual shelves for it. So I just have the all my consoles sitting in the frame for the shelf. Ow. Oh, ow. Ow. the only door to open? Yeah, Castlevania and Zelda are those series that I really wish I could just sit down and like kind of knock out the last handful of games in those series for me. I'm like so close to just having played all those games in those series that it'd be nice. Because I think Zelda have Oracles of Season, Minish Cap, Triforce Heroes. It's not a lot. I don't know if I count the rhythm game spinoff, but maybe that's just because I'm not interested. So I'm like, I don't know how to count that one. I don't. That game looks way too hard. I'm sure there's like an easy mode or something, but you know, I'd want to play it normally at least. Hey Zero, it is going okay. We have Dirged. I think this might be the end of Dirge now. Not the end of the game, but the end of... Okay, we got a boss fight. And then I think after this, it's chapter 10.
Rosso didn't survive.
And then we'll poke around with something else maybe for a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Playing it right now. Early access.
Inside you wants out.
I'm Yuffie.
Its stench is so very familiar.
My favorite black-haired protagonist.
Come, Vincent. Show me your rage. Now.
I think I only have one limit break.
Let the killing begin.
Or is this room just full of explosive barrels again? I do see one in the corner over there. Oh no, maybe it's not. Actually, he's not doing that much damage.
I'll split you in two. I'll split you in two.
Okay, I'm glad that little explosion didn't actually do any damage. I feel like it's any enemy in this game that like will really get up on top of you is like maybe the most challenging thing to deal with. If you can't knock them back with your melee attack. If you knock them back with your melee attack, it's usually not too bad. I think this was a two-phased fight though, if I recall correctly. Hey Joshua, how's it going?
This is how a battle should be. Don't you think so? Now, feel my true strength.
Azul, that's his name.
Feel the wrath of Azul the Cerberus.
I think I got it wrong both times last time. I think I called him Azure or then Azel. Okay, I'm feeling better. Right before the stream, I was not feeling so amazing, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, actually. So, I am glad that I exist, that I am here. And hopefully work won't be as stressful tomorrow. Okay, not doing any damage to that. Alright. And I hit his butt for damage. Right. I wonder if it has something to do with these potties here. Yes, I think so. Oh, is it magic damage? I can do magic damage. Magic damage. He seemed to be revealing magic, so I should probably use magic. Maybe. I wonder if the original intention of these having magic in them was for you to use them to power up your limit break. Ouchie. Oh, I need to use it. I forgot these are like half empty refills. Not that my magic's doing that much damage. Oh. Alright, I think there's only one that has magic on it. Yeah, this one here. Alright, well... yeah, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do if you run out of magic in this fight. There's probably something. I can definitely use my limit break. Oh, he's doing something. I don't know what else to do right now, so we'll just magic damage him down, I guess. Man, I'm doing so much damage to him, although he's doing a lot of damage to me. Oh, I'm just hit him with your hands. That was what was doing so much damage to him, was actually slapping him. Make yourself improve? That's cool. Train yourself. I have a friend who draws like every single day, or at least used to do like daily drawings, and I never knew how he did it. I did a similar concept. I did like video gaming bits. I know I've named like 30 billion things video game bits at this point, but that was originally what it was. And it was like me doing like a blog post every day about video games. It's good practice for sure. But I mostly got a lot of my writing practice through just like writing news every day, so. Game news for gamers such as myself. Drop some frames at some point. Okay. Wait, is that his gun or? Alright. I don't remember that happening in this game at all. For some reason in my mind, you like fought this guy in like a tunnel when he was a beast man. This part of the game I do not remember nearly as well, apparently.
I'll see you again, Vincent.
Oh, congrats on practicing Japanese. I need to practice more Japanese, but I also somewhat value me being unable to speak Japanese because it makes it so I can more easily relate whether a game is playable in Japanese or not. But it's always good to practice.
So that is chaos. Intriguing.
Gotta practice my Dirge of Cerberus gameplay.
Of terror corrupt. Perhaps I should simply let him live out his destiny of destruction.
Got hands. Hand man. Is that my cell phone?
I'm so sorry.
Vincent, just a little longer. Then I can let you out. wrong with me lately? Maybe I've been working too hard.
Ah! Yeah, I thought I heard a rat down here. And just what do you think you're doing with my...
I'm curious, like, what the... I mean, there's no logic to it, but, like, the breathing in the water container thing.
I'm the one giving orders here.
So many things do it. They're just like, whatever. No masks, just... the bubbles go up his nose and it's alright.
Ah. Omega? And Chaos? I see. Another experiment. You're using this fine specimen to finish your thesis, aren't you, Doctor?
No, you're wrong.
Am I? Once a scientist, always a scientist.
I don't know why they darken his face. I mean, I'm sure it's 100% for effect. But it's like, yes, this is Hojo.
Helping his beloved.
I wonder if it's like the actual shading on him is dark, like the actual texture is darker. I'd assume it'd be like way too much effort to like make it light him differently. Because it doesn't change, right? It's just always dark from above for him.
No.
Also, man, you can see that.
This is no experiment.
See that line in the ground where the textures are loading, or going to low detail. Awaken. All the pods fix themselves.
Lucrezia used me to... Lucrezia. So, this pain is...
Is that a cell phone? It kind of looks like one.
Shulk.
Where's that Shulk's communication? Oh yeah, the Nero did grab Shulk, didn't he? I forgot about that.
Deep ground. Shinra's dark secret. 3 years of hell below. Now, a world of hell above. The path to darkness opens once more.
The blue area, go to the brown area next. I think the area like pretty much just looks like the area Kate Sith was in, or Catchy, or however you pronounce it. Catman. Reeve. Cat Reeve. Just like a kind of brown rusted area. Accuracy is bad. Thank you. I'm surprised I destroyed that many mines. I feel like I barely touched the mines in this thing. I was so focused on getting the capsule. I was just like, whatever. To the mines. Steve Blum, yeah. How does that... Mr. T, are you going to like a community college, or is there like a local thing going on there, or what? I like melee attacks. Give me better melee attacks. Alright. Well, that is enough for tonight on Dirge. We only got 10 minutes left. I was expecting us to have more free time afterwards. Let's see. I don't think we have enough time to do anything meaningful in DC Superhero Girls tonight, at least. Let me see what I got going on over here. What do I got hanging out that we might be able to poke at for a second? If only my... Alright. Where's my... It probably saved. I'm probably gonna just turn the PS2 off. Goodbye. Goodbye, PS2. Alright. Is it gonna come up on screen? Is it gonna play nice? I would love it. It just worked. Please? Oh, something came up. Is it actually gonna come up though? Why I need a Retro Team 5X, so I don't have to watch the resolution swaps and be like, please. You guys want anime? See if these cutscenes actually play nice. It was working well before when I was doing it. It's Chojin Heki Zeroigar for the PCFX. I think that's how you pronounce it. I will at some point need to sit down and play through this. It's not a very long game, so it is a top-down shooter, but with a leveling system, weirdly enough. While we hang out, while we watch this cutscene. There we go. Yeah, I think this is maybe one of the first, if not the first, fan translations for the PCFX. I can't remember if Pia Carrot was first or not, but I feel like it was just Pia Carrot and this for a long time. There we go. I like that one. The monkeys on the side are good. I don't remember how long this opening cutscene is. I could definitely skip it though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there are, and I touched on this in the video a little bit. There are some other PCFX games that got fan translated, but they're not really like complete translations. It's like user interface translations. Lududida Duda is one of them, and then what's that game called? Farland Story FX. But none of their stories were translated. In the case of this one, they actually like basically just inserted subtitles to the cutscenes. I don't know if they cut off the bottom of the cutscenes or not, though. I also had problems with my PCFX reading the last copy of Zoroigar that I had burned. Filler burned this one for me. Yeah, Framemeister. So sometimes it's hard for me to know exactly, like, what is actually playing nice. Because when the opening cutscene, as far as I can tell, just, like, ended randomly, so... I am aware that there is some interest in First Kiss Story. Will I think it'll ever happen? Probably not. I am operating under the assumption that it will never happen. So... But I think you know, I think with all fan translations, people talk, right? You go look up a game in a fan translation, you probably have some forum post somewhere that's like, hey. For years, it was like, hey, you want to fan translate Moon? And it was like, yep, we're 12 years later, we're still working on it. Which, like, you know, that's not to say anything about the people that were actually working on that. That they're doing God's work, right? But I forget how the power-up system in this game works. Have to get like similar colored stuff, or if it's just grab whatever. But I think there is like a spread shot you can get. I just don't remember how to get it. And it seems like right now I'm just getting basically nothing fancy, but it's not like transforming or anything, so I'm not sure. And this game also has an EXP system, so maybe it's based off EXP as well, what happens with your ship. Or maybe actually, so this I think you actually get a different ship at some point, and I think maybe you get more power up with that. It's been a little bit, so. There is a second First Kiss Story. I mean, technically, First Kiss Story has 12 kiss, well, it has 11 kiss stories, and then one lady where you rub her foot. But, you know. I don't know how many girls were in First Kiss Story 2, actually. I think they only like 4 or 5. They were like, actually, let's make a reasonable video game. Let me go grab my copy of First Kiss Story 2 real quick. Let's look at the ladies. I'll finish you off here. Oh. Like, there are at least 6 girls on this box. Whether or not they're all dateable. I assume if they're on the box, they are dateable. There's a PS2 version of First Kiss Story 2 as well. I don't have a copy of that yet. I'm on the fence about getting it. I mean, the reality is that, like... Am I ever gonna play First Kiss Story 2? Oh, I would have said the same thing about First Kiss Story 1, though. I mean, this system is a lot of this kind of stuff. So if you're into, like, 90s anime, get ready. This system is all 90s anime, basically. Not everything, but it definitely informs most things happening on this system. Alright, we're a robot now. Anime mode. Alright. Ow. Oh. But yeah, I mean, and I'll put this in the video. I don't know, Joshua, how much you know about the PCFX, but like, there are not a lot of games like this where you can just plop it in and just play a video game. You need to be committed and be ready to, oh, I'm dead. You need to be committed to the PCFX to make it work, unfortunately. Can you still fight? Yes, I can. Oh, wait, we went way back here. I'm surprised. Whoops. Oh. I kind of feel like this game's a little... I played through a chunk of this game. I feel like the beginning of this game is definitely a little slow. But at least I now know that I don't need... I'm not going to get a spread shot from these items, so it's probably good to still get them. I just don't really know what they're doing. Me collecting, I guess. More XP, the better, though, right? I'll try not to die immediately on the next boss. I do have a power-up that I had that I didn't... I think you could choose like between different power-ups in this game, if I recall correctly. There's like a second bar in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that appeared last time, so... But yeah, a lot of games on this system are going to be you playing some text-heavy thing, or not a lot of games, but the majority of the library is going to be like an RPG or some kind of simulation game, or you know, a visual novel or something like that, or what we would consider to be a visual novel. The visual novel definition is always like, you know, I'm not gonna. I think you guys know that I'm not a person that's like, oh, I know a lot of stuff about video games. I try a lot of different things and I enjoy it. But like, even I have a lot of trouble with like keeping visual novel, or what would be visual novel games in the West, what the Japanese genre equivalent are, those straight. So like, I do not really blame anybody, because half the time I'm like, I don't know what this is. This is romance adventure game. I think technically First Kiss Story is a romance adventure game. So, alright. We got weird tornadoes or something now. But I think, yeah, so you can get different weapons. I think we only have one right now, though. Oop, I took damage. Whoop, alright. Well, you know. You know. Oh, did I click no last time? I'm gonna guess we, I could have sworn, yeah. Okay, well. I did bad at shooter. But it's okay. Anyways. That's it for that. I've still only played through Soldier Blade. That's the only shooter I've ever played through. So, at some point I will sit down and play through this. We did level up though. PCFX is Japan only. It did not. There are a lot of reasons why. And there are history things out there you can go read, but I think you could really sum it up as a lot of development decisions that were kind of bad, and just like the evolution of 3D games being kind of the main focus, and this system is definitely not a 3D machine. At least not as shipped. There was, I think, an intention to add on like a 3D module, essentially, so you could add on a component that would give you the ability to do like a more things with 3D graphics. Something that is in the Team Innocent video that's not really true is the fact that the PCFX can't do 3D. It's not that it can't do 3D, it just doesn't really have any, like, I think, hardware built around doing 3D. So there is some stuff like, I think Boundary Gate technically is using polygons, but it's like all in software. I feel like there might be like another like flight game or something as well, but I don't remember if I'm mixing that up with a PlayStation game or something. So, but yeah, it just like, there's a lot of things. I think Mr. T, I think you linked a video in the Discord group about PCFX from somebody, and I think they talked about it a little bit, and it makes sense. Like, most videos out there about the PCFX are very accurate, probably, to what actually happened. I think where I deviate, and someone like Filler also deviates from, people who probably like the PCFX more than just like, oh, import system, what's cool on here, what, there's only 3 games I can play immediately kind of thing, is the focus of this system is very much on like anime fans from the 90s and older players as well. And when I say older players, I don't mean that as like, hey, 18 plus only games. It's like most games are built around like simulation elements or being text heavy or having the player do a lot of reading. But at the same time, the system has a lot of like really flashy visuals. So, but yeah, if you watch, when I get that PCFX video out, the first video, it's really a video that's about being a guide to English speakers for the PCFX and how to kind of navigate that software library. Because if you go look at most other PCFX videos, it's pretty much, well, you can play Kishin Zenki, Zero Gar, or Chip Chan Kick, and then there's not much else anybody wants to talk about for good reason. But you know, it's a challenging platform to get into for sure. Who made Papa music? Yeah, I don't know on that. You could probably look at who the original team was, but I don't know how forward Konami was with its developers back then. That was like not... I'm trying to remember how long they kept like anti-poaching measures in place because they didn't want people like stealing other staff members. I feel like maybe by the time Papa Music came out, probably had actual staff listings, but you know, do credits appear in Papa Music games at all? I don't know. Maybe like the PlayStation version or something. I don't really know. Even like the Tokadol, what's it called? Oreka Battle and Solomon Program people, like, as far as I know, they don't have any kind of public name. You just have to look at their video game and be like, yeah, that's one of their games. So yeah, but yeah, if you figure it out, Moby Games is a great place to look. If you can go look at Moby Games, if they have the credits documented, you can usually see, you know, who worked on a game and also like start to line up other games they worked on as a good resource. I really should put more information to Moby Games for the credits because there's enough games that I've played that don't have credits on there that I should add it in. Operation Espionage is probably one of them, or Industrial Spy, Espion Agents. So, anyways. Oh, they have a staff credit song. Okay. Yeah, and I'm sure it's like a large variety of people, right? It's not just, you know. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright. Oh, apparently... I hope you guys didn't see this. Apparently my zipper's down. I hope I didn't flash you guys when I came in. Unintentional luge stream. I did not mean to do that. Sorry. Professional. Very professional stream. Come on, PCFX. Well, I'm glad I figured that out at the very end of the stream after I stood up and started walking around. I'm sorry. I'm glad it didn't happen. I'm glad you didn't see it. Don't go back. Don't go look at the VOD. I'm not gonna go look at the VOD. I'm just gonna pretend it didn't happen. I don't want to know if you saw what's going on down there. What color my panties are. I was kind of curious. So this is a filler. Burn me a copy of Welcome to Pia Carrot. And I was wondering if any of the opening stuff was translated at all. But I think, if I recall correctly, he told me that at the time, are we getting any noise or? Very quiet sounding to me. I think he told me at the time, that they weren't able to get the subtitles into the FMV videos. And I think that's like maybe the one thing that's not translated, is that there's like an FMV cutscene in the game that they don't have text for. Potentially. I'd have to double check. Yeah, there's just the Japanese text in there. But is Pia Carrot coming after me? Technically, this is an adult video game. I think. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure this is one of the like 3 18+ video games for the PCFX. So yeah, so oh, it might be over here. So I think part of the reason why people are like, hey, the PCFX is full of 18+ only games or whatever, is welcome to Pia Carrot. Can't see the back of his case. Monkey, you're in the way. Get out of here, monkey. Welcome to Pia Carrot. You can see this like red label at the top here. That is like, no, you're not 18. And so this is like actually an 18+ game. Can Bunny is the other one that I can think off the top of my head. I'm not sure the third one is. It might be the Tokyo, or the I mean, is it Super Real Mahjong? I can't remember. And then, so there's only like 3 games that are like, actually, hey, you need to be 18 to play this because there is stuff going on in here. You can look at the back of the box and like, yes, that is 18. But then you have like First Kiss Story. And I thought this was like an 18+ game initially because there's this here. You see that right there? But apparently what this just means is like, hey, we recommend you're 18 to play this video game, but you don't gotta be 18. So there is like, you know, your typical anime, sexy, fan service stuff. But it's not like, you know, pornography or anything like that. It's like, the anime I'm watching right now probably has more lewder stuff than what's going on in First Kiss Story. That may not be not entirely true, but it's pretty close, basically. So yeah. Anyways. Oh, they do have the pop music stuff on movie games? Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm glad you found. Alright, well anyways, I'm done streaming. Yumi's gonna transform here real quick. Do it. Cosplay! Okay. Anyways, in terms of stuff on the website, you guys know that, oh, you guys got a little bit of a thing there with the background. I'll need to fix that. You see the little, like, linen looking thing down there? What's this thing? Did a video go up this week? Oh yeah, that's right. So if you didn't listen to the podcast, I put out a video that's like a DC superheroes girls clip thing from the podcast. So that's up, and it also has gameplay attached to it. So if you want to see some of the gameplay for that game edited to my commentary, that's up there on YouTube. It's not on the website. I kept it off the website because it's just a clip from the podcast. And then, you know, last week I had the Operation Espionage, or Industrial Spy Operation Espionage, Espion Agents, casual review that went up. And next week I have, Real Heroes Firefighters, casual review going up, for that. So, you can expect that. Now I get the instrumental version. Because there's like, I think it's like Blue Breaker has like 4 different versions of its opening, so. You should play it, Mr. T. It's in English. You can play it. So. But yeah. And then I'm still working on the PCFX stuff. And I don't know when that PCFX stuff will be done. But it's coming along. It's moving. Yes, please enjoy farting with Wario. Your weekly Wario fart time. so yeah, but that stuff is happening. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to say. So thank you guys for coming. We'll finish up Dirge of Cerberus next week probably, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna stream next. I don't remember if I promised anything, but you know, I'll figure it out. Can you date the lady? The bar lady? She's not on the title screen, or on the box art, so probably not. Or the cafe lady, or whatever. Anyways, I'm heading out. But thank you guys so much for coming. Hopefully I did not flash you, and I hope you have a great weekend. Bye! Where's the pen? There's the pen.